Okay. So using these links here, you'll be able to get yourself set up. The first thing will be to grab go to GT Metrics, and we'll be using GT Metrics to as a way to benchmark where we're at and see what problems we've got that are causing the site to load slowly, and then to work out what we need to do to fix these problems, and then test that they are fixed. And so that's the kind of report that you get from PageSpeed, which is sort of a program by Google to help test sites, and then YSlow, which is a similar kind of program, I think, by Yahoo. Doesn't really matter. But the first, so we've got a benchmark here now, and then so we can start installing the plugins, which are EWWW Image Optimizer and W3 Total Cache. So I'm going to install. I've already got W3 Total Cache installed on this site, and you'll see the performance tab. Now I've already done the settings for this, so I'll do that on another site, but what I'll do is I'm just going to add the EWWW Image Optimizer. So I'll just choose the file. Install. Now what this plugin does is, just while it's installing, is when you upload an image, it will optimize that image. It will help you optimize. It will give you a range of options to optimize that image while you're uploading. But what we want to do is we want to go through and fix all the images that are already on the site. So we'll be using the bulk optimize feature, and then going forward we'll also be using the other features of the plugin. So what we want to do is we want to quickly find that plugin. There's a few places that they usually hide. So settings, EWWW Image Optimizer. And we can just go through here and set some settings, and you might have some different preferences, but in general I think we want to we can lose a little bit of quality from the images doing it this way, but not too noticeable, so I think we'll do that because we really want to try and speed the site up. We want to be able to convert from ping to JPEG, because a lot of the time ping's just not really needed. We can just go through, and yeah, we might as well grab that as well. Just those settings generally shouldn't be too much of a big deal. But, I recommend using ping to JPEG. So those settings are saved. Now we are looking for the bulk optimizer, which is here. So as I said before, new images uploaded to the media library will be optimized automatically. If you have existing images you'd like to optimize, use the bulk optimizer tool. So right now we're sitting on score of a C for optimized images. We went through and we actually did some manually last night, which wasn't really the smartest idea in the shed, because well, we've got a smarter tool in the shed, so this is a tool that we've just started using. we can just click import images and then head over to the media library, which is under here, library. What we can do is just ramp this up to got 115 images here on the site, so this is always a good little trick to see more. You can do the same thing with posts as well, or products if you're using. We use WooCommerce, but if you post pages, anything you can do that. That's a good little trick. And then basically we just want to select all and bulk optimize. So we'll apply that. You can see here the optimize. If you just want to optimize them individually or convert them individually, so we're going to force re-optimize, and we're going to optimize the media library. We don't have wordpress or anything like that, so we most of our image files should be inside the media library. So we'll go for that, and that'll tick away for a while. While we're doing that, we can look at W3 total cache, and we'll come back here and see. So, but you can see here that these images, this has been reduced by 6%. This has been reduced by 7%, and it all adds up. So reduced by 17%. You can see these are the different thumbnail sizes. So that should have a pretty big impact. Let's let that do its thing, and we'll come back here and give that a test in a minute. Of course, you could use a content delivery network, and W3 total cache actually gives you an option to use a content delivery network and gives you some extra settings there. So that's always another option as well. But obviously, you don't have to do everything that's in here. What you should do, I think, is just look at the quick wins that you can get, and that's what this video is all about, is getting it done in 30 minutes. So we're about 8 minutes into it now. We better keep on moving on. All right, so W3 total cache, you got the link there. You can just grab that, download it, install it, just the same way you installed the other plugin with the 3 W's. And then jump into settings and start setting it up. So I'm just going to grab that and install it. Might as well keep the video running because we don't want to be faking our time. So ad expires headers we will be able to do with, if you don't know what any of these things mean, which just about most of us, including myself, do not, or in any great sort of sense of detail, just have a click here, just have a look and get an idea of what it means. you can see the cost benefit ratio is high value there. This is easy. It's just a setting in the plugin, so it's nothing nothing to worry about. This is just a matter of having a bunch of different JavaScript files that that could be combined into one. So if you have a look, what that means is just have a right click and inspect, and in the head or sometimes in the footer, you'll see you've got a bunch of scripts here that are linked. Now, obviously, each one of these scripts has to be gone and grabbed from wherever they are. Like, for example, these ones here are hosted on Google. So some of these scripts can be combined, and in doing so, you can sort of save a bit of time for the page to load. So you can see there's quite a few different scripts here. And so we'll try and sort of mash them all into one file as much as possible. How are we going over here? We're done. So we're actually doing 2 sites in 30 minutes. At the moment, it should be nearly done. So we can test that in a minute. We can test that now. So we can go and test, give that another shot. No, we already had the cache plugin installed. So for the cache plugin, grab it's just sort of like the home page of the cache plugin. You can do compatibility check. Come back and check out those results. Didn't save a lot of time there. Just okay, so we didn't save much off that first optimize, but what we're doing now is we've done that second option, which was scan and optimize. And if you have a look, I've just been looking through these images, and we had, like, see the background of the slider and the slider images, which is this site's loading like slider images on every page, and if we can compress those images and make them a little bit smaller, a little bit faster to load, then that's going to be a big saving, because they're the biggest images on the page. Even the logo, all of these little images, if we can shave off a little bit of size from them, then that's a win. So do scan outside of the media library. There's no harm can come of it, and it's a wise thing to do, I think. But by the looks of this, as you can see, the location that we're looking at here is in JS, which means JavaScript. So let's hope anyway that we can run another test on that, and